This is Jamie Drummond with Good Food Revolution. I'm here with Nick off the Mer at Porchetta on Toronto's Dundas West, and today we're going to construct a porchetta.
Here we are. My name is Nick Offmeyer, and this is Porchetta & Co. And this is Porchetta Wrapping 101. This is how we do it. So essentially, we start off with our local prosciutto, which is coming from Dolce Lacano. It's a 1-year-old. It's it doesn't have too much age on it, but for the application that we're using, it doesn't have to be too old for it. So yeah, it's really simple. We have some marinated pork shoulder that we have here that's been marinated for at least 3 days now. So there's some herbs in here, some rosemary, sage, garlic, lemon zest, olive oil, salt and pepper. So that's really nice and fragrant and marinated. And then we have some nice cured pork belly. So that is done with our kosher salt and brown sugar and some spices in there as well too.
Where do you source all of your pork from, Nick?
Well, our pork is coming from Du Breton, which is just on the border of Quebec and Ontario, and it's a naturally raised pork. It's a Tamworth hog. It's antibiotic free. It's vegetable grain fed, and it's hormone free as well too. So it's not organic, but it's pretty darn close. Yeah, so let's get rolling, shall we?
Fantastic.
Okay, so first we're gonna start off with our prosciutto, and we're just gonna slice this.
So you wrap the entire thing with the prosciutto?
We wrap the entire shoulder in prosciutto.
Right.
And then you'll see we'll take the belly that's been cured and wrap the shoulder that's been wrapped in prosciutto with that.
I see.
So that should be enough. One more for good luck. And we just want to lay out our prosciutto.
Onto saran you have there on the
Yeah,
counter,
it's
right?
saran wrap, yeah. You can use parchment paper.
Okay. How many of these do you make in a week?
A week. A lot.
Right.
A lot. We're going through, I would say, about around 400 to 500 pounds of pork a week.
Goodness me, that's
Yeah.
actually a lot of pork.
It's quite a bit of pork. Yeah. So our prosciutto is laid out. We have our pork shoulder that's been marinated, ready to go, and we're literally just going to drop that in to a prosciutto. Take our wrap, plastic wrap, and just roll it over. It's like pork sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make it look so simple though.
Just like that. So we just want to roll it up to the top here. And the whole time we're keeping our work surface relatively clean
Yeah.
and sanitary. So that's our shoulder. Just like that.
You actually have one of the cleanest kitchens I think I've seen in a long time.
Okay, and then we take our belly, which is nicely cured. Lots of good flavor in there. Take our shoulder, drop it right inside. Okay, and we put it to sleep. So we wrap it up in its pork belly blanket.
Oh right, okay, I see.
Okay, we'll just move that over there. We take 2 pieces of butcher's twine that I pulled from my ear. Want to keep it nice and tight so it doesn't fall apart during the tying process. And we're not looking for anything fancy here. We don't need to do any, French braids or That's the only braid I know how to. It is ready to go.
How long does one cook that for?
We take it for about 2.5 to 3 hours.
Okay.
Start off at a little higher temperature. That helps to kind of
Does that crisp up the fat?
yeah, a little bit, the skin, the outside, and then we lower the temperature down and take it the rest of the way, and she comes out about 2.5, 3 hours later, a nice beautiful porchetta. That's it. Really simple.
Now, why did you choose porchetta over anything else?
That's a good question. You know, during you know, my development process here at Porchetta & Co. You know, I wanted to do, you know, something basically that nobody else was doing in the city, at least in this style. I knew if I had done, you know, a burger shop or poutine or burrito.
You don't think Toronto needs more burger shops?
I think there's enough burger shops in Toronto, with more coming. But that's not something that I wanted to do, to play with. I wanted to get away from all that and do something and try something that, you know, a lot of people even have never even heard of before. And wanted to expose that to people and, you know, hopefully educate some people at the same time.
Well, Nick Oftemer, thank you very much for joining us today at Good Food Revolution. We look forward to catching up with you very soon.
Bye.